Alright, so this is the first non-tutorial video in the algorithm series that I'm doing. And so let's get ready. So we want to sort everything. What is internum? Oh, it wants all the arrays in between. Okay, it's giving a specific way they want it to sort. Okay. Every video always starts with a for loop. So for x in range, and then the length of the array. What I'm thinking is we have sort of variable, so index equals length of the array. And then so every time we run through this for loop, index gets one smaller. Oh, minus one. Right? Because if you have an array of one, the index of the first one will be 0, but when you take the length, it will say 1. So we need to do length of the array minus 1 to get the actual index. Okay. So first, so value equals r of index. So first you store the value of the last one. Won't be the most efficient way. Okay, thank you. Now test lower index successively until you reach a value. Okay, so we have our value. Then for x in range, r minus 1. Okay, then until you reach okay. Wait, why does it become 5? I'm really confused. What? len r minus y if r, okay, until you reach a value that is lower. So oh wait, actually I think the error is from, right. Okay, so len is less than index. What a messy code. Index, copy the value until you reach a value. Copy the value. It's gonna get an error, yeah. Okay, so let's write out what this function is actually doing because it's really confusing me. So first, store last thing in array. Okay, go to the preceding item. If preceding greater than last term, copy the value at the lower index. Oh, okay. Copy preceding to last, else insert stored value. Okay. So this makes us start at the last item in the array. Then it goes down, else. So copy preceding to last. R. Okay, yeah, we can make this code a lot more efficient. So our index r minus 1 minus x. Okay, so if oh right, we have to actually set this. So a value, So preceding. So value, so if the preceding value is greater, this code is going to suck. Copy preceding to the last, so else, what does it mean insert stored value? I have a feeling this will get some sort of compilation error. Okay, so okay, let's ask what's wrong. What's wrong trying to sort an array? Okay, I'm not using that. Okay, so for x in range 0, let not r. Okay, let's try this. Nope. Yeah, okay, so we're trying to store let not r minus 1 minus x. Yeah, this is the last. Let's try it. So we're using value to store the variable. Okay, so store the value. Alright, so we stored the value. Start at the rightmost. I think we should switch it. So alright, so a value is less than that. Each time your test fails, copy the value at the lower index. So the current index. And the next, wait, if the next lower index value is smaller, why are we inserting it at the current place? Each time your test fails, print your array. So we only print the array if it fails. When then insert each time your test fails. Okay, this one says copy the value at the lower index. This is use the stored value. Oh, because if it's keeper one, okay. Goals value. Let's try it. Let's see how it works logically. Okay, I really need to take a picture. So give me the simplified pseudocode. Give me the simple pseudocode. Store the last, okay, so value equals, this is the last item because length of the array minus 1 minus x, x starts at 0, so at the very beginning this will be the last item. The current greater than value. Oh, elif. Wait, no, we'll just do else, because else. What does it mean, shift one position to the right? Okay, so if the current place value in the current position, so value is the last element in the array, starting from the second to last element. Okay. If the current element is greater than value, shift it one position to the right. Okay, let's try it. This is going to be so rewarding. Boom, we have the first iteration down. Does this meet the logic? You need to insert the value into its correct position. The else block value is assigned, but you may miss stopping the loop. I don't think that'll do anything. Let me print it each time after the else. Okay, I like this improvement here where, okay, so first x goes down by -1, so now we can actually use x. It'll start at the second to last index, and it will end when it goes to -1. Wait a second, value should have been outside of the for loop. Wait, I got it. Oh no, but the end messes it up. Okay, that was pretty close though. So let's change the code so we can actually use the x variable as our index. Because right now it's just a big convoluted mess. So start at the second to last index. We'll end at -1, which actually, let me think about why it's saying to end at -1. Oh, because it needs to run through the entire array. So it's starting at -2. In theory, we should be doing it from the length of the array, -1. So doing it from length of array -2, to get our total iterations to length of array -1, we need to end at -1. Now if r of x is greater than value r of x plus 1 equals r of x. Okay, it's getting there. We have our first iteration cracked, second iteration cracked. It only messes up on the last one. Okay, very interesting. Else r plus 1 equals value. Okay, now it's just because of my print format, which, come on guys. There we go. Oh, why is it not working? Okay. Let's take this code, which somehow doesn't cause a massive error. Else, here equals value. Nice. So what does this do? So basically, let's say the loop completes. Why is the index the value? Let's ask for an explanation. Condition for the last else statement triggering, what does it do? Oh, okay. So the last else statement goes if there's never. Okay, so this else statement only triggers if this break never occurs. And so if this break never occurs, that means there's never a lower value. So this case only triggers if the last item is the lowest value. And so in that case, the first item in the array has to be the last item in the array because the last one was the lowest value. And so original iteration wasn't accounting for that. So I'm assuming in test case 2, I believe, the last item was the lowest value, and so the code wouldn't work. So that's it for our first algorithm video, which is an insertion sort